Hello Internet, it's the Roshi, and I'm back with another reaction, this time reacting to Genshin Impact's 5.4 version trailer, Moonlight Amidst Dreams. I'm curious to see what's up. I would have reacted to this sooner, but I got sick and I'm a little under the weather still. However, I'm here now, so I'm going to watch it, and then we're going to talk about it just a little bit. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
ナンジュラに声をかけたのには一つ目的があるんじゃ。妖理の変化の力を借りて人間の想像した遊芸を作るというな。
この白髪についてく。それから桃神のお姉さんにもついてく。ざっくり言うと、ある小狐の見た夢がテーマになってる。吉間と悪夢の間を行き来しながら美味しい油揚げを探すんだ。
今回の設計は典型的な打ち方をもとに新たな要素を取り入れ、かつ既存の弱点を補うことでまっすぐ素早く打てるようになってる。
新たき極上無双遊芸制作組スケダついに参上。
先日受けた広告の仕事がまだ終わっていない。
大したことでもね、すぐに片付けてくからよ。七星召喚、勝者は常に人生の勝ち組だ。
私は夢みずきって呼んで。夢療法。悪夢の悪夢よ、飛んでいけ。夢食い箱には人間の悪夢を食らう能力があるの。食べた悪夢は自分の夢の中で消化する必要があったね。まず目をつむって深呼吸を。この香りをじっくり嗅いでみて。次は視覚的な準備をしよう。私がいいって言うまで目を開けちゃダメだぞ。
二重心ってウリ二つの人が現れるっていう？
仕事柄何らかの理由で治療を拒んだり、治療を受けられない患者はたくさん見てきた。そして将軍にはすでにその兆しが見えてる。大きな力を持つ者が夢とうつつを区別できなくなり、現実で起こっていることの全てを戦の延長線上にあるものと勘違いしてしまったら、
こたびの敵、悪夢だけではあるまい。
やはり見破るか。
今回Aはあの人たちを振り下ろさなくて済む。
雷の国つかみの御事、我が願いを聞こしめせ。
虚空の幻、真理を追い
いざ渡らせたまえと、かしこみも申す。
Okay. Wow. Let's talk about it. So, from what I understand, is that it looks like we're back into Inazuma for reasons. Once again, not exactly sure, and I'm not going to try to pry too much into it. I don't think I could at my current state. But the biggest thing I took away from this is that there are, once again, there's some kind of event where there's games to be played. Arataki Ito has a part in it. It was interesting to kind of hear his Japanese voice for, I think, the first time. I liked it. It was cool. But there's that, which I guess seems kind of like, okay, you got a little bit of a platformer or something. That's fine. And then there's this new character, Mizuki. And Mizuki is, I don't know what she is. She's definitely animo. And if I had to, I think she is some kind of yokai. Probably, because she's, I mean, I think she has, is that an ear? Does she have pointed ears and other things going on? Like her hair kind of looked like something. But then again, there's other characters. Yeah, okay, so she has pointed ears. So she's not human. That's for sure. Ooh, her eyes are interesting. How swirly they are. That's cool. Yeah, her hair was in a way that kind of looks like fins. I didn't want to go based solely on that because you know, like Kokomi has a lot of fish-like things, but she's not a yokai. She's not some mystical creature, at least not to my knowledge. So yeah, but that's cool. Okay, so she is definitely not human. She is some kind of mystical creature, probably along the lines of Yaimiko. I wouldn't be surprised if she was... they talk a lot about Raiden in this, so I wouldn't be surprised if she knows A, or is at least pretty familiar with A. I don't know if she was in A's teaser, Raiden Shogun's teaser, because I remember when I did the world quest for the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, there were quite a few people saying, you should look at Raiden Shogun's teaser again because, you know, Saigu is there. So, I don't know, maybe this is another character who's there. I can't remember who is there. I just remember there's Raiden and then a bunch of other characters kind of just sitting on a blanket outside. So, I'm like, oh, maybe she's also there. I don't know. Or not. It didn't sound like... Maybe, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell right now. But I like her design. Once again, I'm really enjoying, and so are they, these pastel colors that they're using for these characters. Seat Lolly had a lot of them. Although, she does have some... No, Seat Lolly is very, very pastel colored with the pinks and the purples and things like that. Mizuki here has a lot of light blues and purples and pinks going on. So she has a very light color themed. Yeah, she just seems like a very soft-spoken character. At least by appearance. Now, I actually think I have seen this character somewhere before online. I didn't know her name. I remember hearing one thing, that people were getting a little... I mean, people are always getting upset over the stupidest things these days. Something about her being a waitress, and that's disrespectful or something. Or I don't know if it's disrespectful, but like the way how she's dressed. I don't know. Her design is fine. If you're complaining about what she looks like here, I mean, guys, get a reality check. You're playing a gacha game. They're trying to sell their characters. They don't care. I saw someone complaining about how, like, this is disrespectful to the Japanese. There have been no Japanese people complaining about her design. Stop being white. That's all I gotta say to that. As you can tell, I'm in a I don't give a fuck mood right now because I'm not feeling it. But anyway, so there's that. Looks very pretty, as usual. I think it's cool that we're back in it. It's so weird seeing them back in Inazuma, considering that's where I am now in the game. So I'm not really sure what's going on. You know, there's something going on, but what's going on? And it's going to involve the Raiden Shogun again, which is cool. You know, so yeah, and it seems like the little story that they have here is pretty dark. This looks pretty dark. This warped glitchy effect again. Man, there's gotta be, I mean, I could sit here and say all sorts of things all day about what this probably is. Maybe I don't even know. There is that sinister voice speaking at some point in time. It does sound like it's a character that we've met before. And the only thing I can think of are characters that I technically haven't met in my game. And that is the red guy that I know is in Enkonomiya, who I'll probably be meeting fairly soon. I know he has an actual name. I don't remember it. I'm calling him Red Guy. Then there's... What else? What do you call it? Oh yeah, I know that Xiao eventually has an event or something in the near future as well. I think it has something to do with the chasm. I don't remember, but it's like a Xiao and Yelan event, and there could be something going on with his karmic bonds and stuff. But we didn't see Xiao here, so I don't think it has anything related to do with him, unless if that revealed some bigger villain that's in the shadows somewhere. Either way, it looks spooky. It looks mysterious. It looks like it could be that's terrifying. I'm wondering if this is actually like a real thing, or if this is just kind of leading into like a joke sequence. You know, like when you look and you see a silhouette that's more sinister than it actually is, and then it comes into the light, and then it's like, oh, it's just them. But that's terrifying. Yeah. I don't know. I think. Ooh. I think this trailer is fine. I think there's enough in here to be like cool. A little new adventure. We're going back to Inazuma. New character. We're gonna find out what they're all about, and that's exciting for me. Not everyone is gonna be excited for Inazuma, because I see Inazuma as a very mixed bag with people's opinions. As for me, I'm enjoying it, but I'm also someone who's enjoying it not in the height of COVID. So, yeah, maybe it's just different for me. But anyway, that's all I really gotta say about this. I thought it was a good time watching it. There's a lot of mysterious stuff going on. A lot of cool scenes that I see. I think the new character is interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's about. Miko's always a treat. To see the Ryan Shogun again is, I think, going to be pretty cool as well. I think it's nice when you always bring back these older characters, especially when you bring back Archons, because that's like, I don't know, it always feels kind of like a big deal to me whenever you involve an Archon in some way, right? I felt the same thing when I watched events where Venti returns. Yeah. So I look forward to what comes next from this. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry if I seemed a little all over the place, or if I just sound gross. I'm doing my best to be as clear as possible. But that's it. So if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and check out the description for additional ways of how to support me. Every little bit counts and is very much appreciated. Thanks again, and until next time, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.